Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm so excited to have you here with me today. So first of all, for those of you who are new here, welcome. Let me introduce myself. I'm Chartered Environmental Health Officer Natalie Stanton, and I'm here to help you get confident with food safety in your business. So today then, I want to talk about how you can get ready for your food hygiene inspection, or EHO inspection as some people call it. So I'll be sharing the main roles and powers of environmental health officers, what to expect during your inspection, including the 3 key areas that an EHO will assess when working out your food hygiene rating. And finally, we will discuss your role during the inspection to ensure that you are as prepared as possible. So before we dive in then, let me quickly tell you why I'm qualified to help you with this. So as I've said, I'm a Chartered Environmental Health Officer. I qualified in 2011 and I worked in local government until 2022 for both London boroughs and district councils, as well as inspecting a whole range of different types of food businesses, ranging from restaurants, takeaways, home-based businesses, all the way through to hospitals, care homes and food factories. I have also worked in the private sector, including as a food safety auditor to Excel London. So during my career then, working for local authorities, as I mentioned, I've conducted hundreds if not thousands of food hygiene inspections, but I've also investigated food poisoning outbreaks, closed businesses down in extreme cases, and even taken food businesses to court. So now then, I run my own business as a food safety auditor, trainer, and course creator. Over the years then, I've seen how nervous food business owners, managers, chefs, and their teams get when they hear that the EHO is coming or has turned up to do their food hygiene inspection. Many, to be honest, see us EHOs as the enemy, someone to fear. But honestly, EHOs are not there to catch you out. They're there to help you ensure that your business is running safely and legally. To be honest, this video is the one that I wish I could have sent to food business owners and their teams when I worked in local government. Something to help them feel confident, to know what to expect, to feel prepared and ready to achieve a top food hygiene rating for their business when the EHO turned up. So let's start then by talking about the role and powers of an environmental health officer. Essentially, EHOs are here to protect food at all stages of production. So right from when you receive raw ingredients all the way through to the food that ends up on your plate. They're also here to prevent unsafe food from entering the food chain and ultimately to protect the public from unsafe food. EHOs then, they are there to help you. They're also there to provide food safety advice to help ensure that you understand the legal requirements and how to produce safe food. Now, it might all sound a bit scary, but here is the good news. If you have good food hygiene practices in place and you're prepared for your inspection, then there's honestly nothing to fear. So EHOs then, they have the power to inspect your premises at any reasonable time. So this is usually when your business is open or if you're there prepping food. Now, if you're running a food business from home, then they will contact you to arrange an appointment. If issues are found during your inspection, then they do have the power to take actions such as leaving a written report, explaining actions that you need to take to put things right with set timescales. They also have the power to serve improvement notices. They could close your business down until issues are fixed, although this is only in extreme cases. They're also able to seize food if they believe it to be unfit. And again, they can also recommend prosecution, but again, this is in extreme cases. But please remember, if your standards are good and you're ready for your inspection, everything's in order, then these actions that I mentioned should never be a concern. So let's discuss then what actually happens during a food hygiene inspection. During the inspection then, an EHO will be observing your food safety and hygiene practices. So things like how you handle, store and prepare food and whether you're doing this safely. They'll also check the structure, condition and cleanliness of your premises, and then they will also assess their confidence in how food safety is being managed in your business. So this will include them reviewing your food safety management system and other records such as temperature records and staff training records. Now, if all of this sounds a little overwhelming, please don't worry, I will help you break it down shortly. So what does the EHO look for when they assess your business? As I've said, there are 3 key areas that they focus on to work out your food hygiene rating. And I go into these 3 areas in detail in my Inspection Ready course, including the things that EHOs will be checking under each of these areas. But let me now just give you an overview. So the first area then is food safety and hygiene procedures. So this is all about how you and your team handle, prepare and store food. And essentially the officer's assessing and looking to see whether you do this safely and hygienically. The second area is structure and cleanliness. So this is all about whether your premises is clean, well maintained and generally compliant with the regulations. And the third area is confidence in management. And this is where they really look at how you manage food safety in the business. This will include them looking at whether you have a documented food safety management system in place. Now, let's just pause here for a minute because I just want to say it is a legal requirement for every food business to have a documented food safety management system in place. So for small catering businesses, you can probably use the Safer Food, Better Business Pack, which is free to download from the Food Standards Agency website, and I will drop the link to this for you below. Also, check out my other video for a step-by-step guide on how to complete the SFBB pack, the Safer Food, Better Business Pack. Now, the officer's also going to be checking whether your food safety management system is actually being followed in practice. Are your team trained? And are they working safely in practice? And then they'll also look at other documents such as temperature records, waste control records, pest control records, staff training records, cleaning schedules, etc. Now, how your business scores in each of these 3 areas will contribute to your overall food hygiene rating. Let's now talk about your role during the food hygiene inspection. And I think it's important to make sure that you keep calm, you're cooperative and professional throughout the inspection. So here's a couple of things that you can do. First of all, be honest when the EHO asks questions. And if you don't know the answer to a question, be open about it. And there may be certain things where you can offer to follow up later. Also, show the officer your processes. Don't just tell them, but demonstrate to them how you handle food safety, and also have your records available to show them. So what happens then if things don't go as planned and the EHO identifies issues? Well, this is where the post-inspection process comes in, and it's something many businesses don't necessarily know about or give any thought to. But it is really important to spend some time with the officer at the end of the inspection, so you can really understand if anything needs to be done, if so, what needs to be done, and make sure you really understand what they're asking for so you can put things right in the way they're asking. And also, it's your opportunity to ask them some questions about anything perhaps you're not sure about, or maybe some recommendations that you might like from them of other areas that you could improve on, maybe even areas that they've not mentioned. So if you want to make sure that you're completely prepared for your food hygiene inspection, I've actually created an on-demand course called Inspection Ready. And in this course, I go into detail about everything that you and your team need to know to be fully prepared for your food hygiene inspection. This includes what to expect when it comes to a food hygiene inspection, what to do before, during, and after your inspection, a close look at the 3 areas that an EHO assesses to work out a food hygiene rating. And this is where I will share with you the key things that they are going to be inspecting under each of these areas so that you can have these things in place before your inspection. And finally, we'll take a closer look at what to do if things don't quite go as planned, and also just generally what to do at the end of the inspection. So if you're ready to take your inspection preparation to the next level, please check out the Inspection Ready course. I will drop the link in the description below for you. So thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me today. I really hope you found this video helpful and that you feel more confident about your upcoming EHO inspection. Wishing you all the very best, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon in the next video.